In about 5 minutes, I got to roll.
I'm sorry. The opportunity for these guys happening today?
Well, I think the guys have done a fantastic job, and we had some explosive numbers with the guys jumping, and I'm sure they're going to run well. So they've all worked and trained really hard, and I think I've been proud to tell the scouts. I think we have a bunch of guys here that, no matter how they get there, whether they're drafted early, drafted late, or free agents, we have the guys with the grit and toughness to make teams and stick around. So really excited for the guys.
I don't know what you can say about the AD situation, but maybe just Troy Dannen. How far back do you guys go? What's your relationship?
Yeah, Troy was the AD at Tulane when I was at Temple. So I don't have a strong personal relationship, but I have a really good professional relationship with him, and I think Troy fits all the criteria, that I think we're all looking for. He's accomplished athletic director. He's been on all the big committees. He's been on the oversight committee. He knows the issues facing college football. He's an unbelievable guy, and it's no slight to the University of Washington, which is a wonderful place, my sister's alma mater, but I just know that he wanted to come home, and he wanted to be here. So, I know the announcement went out. I'm fired up, excited to have him. I think, the University of Nebraska took a step forward today.
Did he reach out to you during the consideration process?
Yeah, like I said, I think as people go through this, they kind of sit there and say, hey, what are the things that are here? And, I think I said it loudly for everybody the other day in the press conference, how excited I am about the potential here. I mean, I can tell you this, these scouts are blown away by the facilities that we have here. Absolutely blown away. And so I was excited, when I talked to Troy and I talked to, any other candidate that reached out to me, excited to tell them what I believe can happen here.
Matt, I think it's out there too. Jeffrey Rhule, the president.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Do you have some relationship with him that you've developed?
I'll be honest, I don't feel comfortable speaking about the president until I know that no one's told me it's happened.
Okay.
So hopefully that's okay.
How about Dylan getting the opportunity to throw to these receivers today? What can you say about that, and something you wanted him to be able to do?
Well, Troy Vincent has put this all together for us. I think the attention to detail here is better than I've ever seen it. I've had a bunch of scouts say that to me, and he asked about some of the younger players throwing. I think that's one of the things that really hurts the players as they're trying to do pro day and they don't maybe have a quarterback. They have a GA. So I think we're just looking at who had class, who was available. So Dylan was available, so excited for him to have a chance to throw. And really, it's more about our other guys, having a ball that's there that they can trust.
You said on Monday you want an AD with unbelievable urgency. Now that Troy's here, do you have anything specific that you would like to potentially impart on him in this endeavor?
I'm sure we'll sit down and kind of talk about, all the things that are next steps. I'm one of those guys. To quote Peter Kiewit, I've learned to be pleased but never satisfied. So, the building's not done yet. I want the building to be done. So I want us just to keep pushing forward. But I think the way that I'll be successful as the football coach here is really just focus on my area and just trust Troy's going to handle his area and crush it. Because, I saw what he did at Tulane. I mean, it's amazing what he did at Tulane. And that's why Washington wanted him. That's why other people wanted him. And as he said to me, this is just a special place. And he knows. I mean, anybody that grew up, in the time that we grew up knows what Nebraska can be.
Does the speed of the hire say anything about the urgency that the university is feeling moving forward?
Yeah, I think it speaks great. Now, the fact that this happened so quickly, I think speaks great about the amount of candidates and interest. But I also think it speaks about the job that Chris Kaborik did to get this done this quickly, to not get embroiled in, hey, well, we have to go. We want to follow process. Don't get me wrong, and we want to make sure that we do everything right. But we also want to match a need when a need arises. And I think my experience with Chris Kaborik throughout this has been fantastic. Governor Pillen's been fantastic, so I'm very grateful.
You said you were speaking to candidates who reached out to you. Did others reach out? I mean, was there interest from you?
Yeah, I'll try to keep most of those things quiet, but I've had people reach out to me, and I think a lot of people wanted to be here. A lot of people, would have liked this opportunity because I think everyone sees what the potential is at Nebraska.
You guys said the weight room come online this week.
Yeah.
What else over there? Is that all you added here this week after spring break?
Yeah. So we have right now. We are fully utilizing the athletic training room, locker room, recovery area, weight room, and player lounge. The second and third floors, so the coaches' meetings, coaches' offices aren't online yet. the training table and academic area that's going to service all student athletes is not online yet. And then the front entry with all of the stuff for our fans. You know, the one great thing about this building is people are going to be able to walk in anytime and be a part of the opening part of the building. That's not online yet. No.
Thanks, Matt.
Can I say one more thing? I just want to congratulate Coach Hoiberg on his contract. I'm going to make him buy me a nice bottle of wine.